What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. You know, when I start my videos, I usually don't have an intro, but for this, I'm gonna give you guys a quick intro. I'm gonna be reacting to this video by the Black Cauldron. If you guys don't know her, then get familiar with her because she's a dope YouTuber. I just like how she speaks to her audience, and the type of videos that she make is interesting, and I'm not one to judge. It's only God could judge me. And if you guys don't have nothing positive to say, please don't say anything in the comment section below. But let's go right into this video. Real fairies and fae caught on camera. And you guys go subscribe to her channel, The Black Cauldron, and go subscribe to my channel.
Find out. If you're not following me here or subscribed to this channel, go ahead and if you're welcome back, YouTube. And for those who do not know me, hello, my name is Noah, and on my channel we talk about that, true crime, haunted people, places, and things, spiritual reparations, and how you can fuck around and find out. If you are not following me here or subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Turn on your notification bells. If you're not following me on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, follow me there as well. I know. I was supposed to come right back and record my fairy video, but I needed time to spend with myself and just give gratitude after my 100K YouTube play button was delivered, okay? So if you have not...
I just want to say congratulations, girl. You deserve it. And you go, girl.
Watch my unboxing. It is the video previous to this one. Go ahead and watch it. And thank you again to y'all for making any of this happen. On today's episode, we will be talking about a creature that is known or believed to be just a member of your imagination, and that is fairies and the fae. What is the fae? The faes are fairies, goblins, duendes can be considered in the fae. We just did a video on those. It's all the little creatures of the world that were put here to protect it, but they are...
I was gonna ask, what is a fae too? Thank you.
Very tricky spirits, so you gotta be careful. And we'll be watching some TikToks that exposes the fae, that explains the fae, and will show you real life images of fairies. And as always, I will be tagging the creators down below. Make sure you are giving them a follow if you're over on TikTok.
Yes, shout out to the creators. Shout out to you, the Black Cauldron. Let's go.
First creator comes from an account named Mina Chic, and she is basically explaining what the fae is, because even though I thought I knew what the fae was, I had to do a little bit more research after watching some videos, because I didn't know all that I thought. I was surprised at what she said. Just listen for those who do not know what the fae is considered and what it is.
The fae in 60 seconds. It's all accidentally autocorrect, and it's supposed to be just capital F, lowercase a e. It's just a word, not an acronym. Fae beings are the protectors of the earth. There are all different types. There's so many species. There's woodland children, there's tree beings, there's gnomes, there's gremlins, there's novas, there's all sorts. And you have both positive and negative fae. Which is why if you Google how do I work with the fae, you'll get more warnings than not, because there are a lot of fae that you don't want to work with. Don't forget, they are charged with protecting the earth. So negative fae beings will see humans as the reason for the destruction of the earth and not like them. But if you are someone who is designed to help preserve the earth in any type of way, you're most likely going to have some spirit guides that are fae. That doesn't just mean picking up trash and recycling. You can protect the earth in a 5D way as well. For example, if you know someone who doesn't deal with their trauma and kind of makes other people's lives miserable, that's also hurting the earth, because we're all connected to the earth. Want to know how to work with them? Comment below.
Listen, I respect every creature of this planet, every spirit, every being, but I will not be working with the fae. Okay?
Yeah, I respect it. I won't be working with no fae either.
I save my Walmart bags. I am good to the earth. I don't litter. So I won't be working with them. And the reason why is I don't feel like my spirit guide is any member of the Fae, and they're very tricky beings. Some of them will act like your friend, and then boom, you're fucking around and finding out. Absolutely not. I don't need.
That's a fact. One minute you think somebody is your friend, the next minute you like, what the fuck just happened? Like, but I've starting to realize that people's action is really about themselves, not about you. So, not taking things personal. It's the way to go.
Anybody, any spirit, any being, that up and down. This next video comes from an account called Meet the Joneses, and it's Ring doorbell camera footage. And it's of two young women coming in probably late at night, and something is caught on camera. Y'all tell me what y'all think this is.
I got a notification that there was someone at my door last night. As I opened the video app, it was just my daughter coming home. I was about to close the video app and then something caught my eye, and I'm wondering, what the heck was that? So I zoomed in, I slowed the video right down, and oh my god, what is it? What is that?
I tag this video below, and you guys can read the comments, because people have tried to debunk this video and say that it's fake, but nobody seems to have cracked the code. What do y'all think that was? Comment down below. Do you think it was a fairy or a glitch or what? This next video comes from an.
Well, what do I think that was? I mean, coming from New York, it looks like a dragonfly. But, you know, I know you guys, I know you're talking about fairies and fae and how the video may be debunked. Like I said, it looks like a dragonfly. I can't put my finger on it. Like, it could be a little robot, because, you know, nowadays they make robots into anything. So let me know what y'all think that is too, because
Account called Mythical Creatures Are Real, and if anyone could find the original creator, because this is a repost, please tag this creator down below, because I've seen the actual video that they are stitching, and it looked absolutely real to me. So y'all, please, if y'all could find this man in the woods, minding his business, recording with his front camera, and happen to pick up something behind him, tag him down below, please.
Having bad teeth, your self-esteem suffers. I went to Clear Choice. Now I don't fear.
what?
Like I said, I seen the original video in its fullness. I just was not able to save it. This next video comes from an account called Night God 333, and he is explaining how an ex-member of the CIA released some information that she probably wasn't supposed to. Just listen.
Recently, a woman shared this picture along with many others on her social media platform, and when asked what they were, she told them they were something she felt the world should know about, and that she harnessed the skills needed to spot them around her in everyday life while working for the CIA on Project Gateway. There was recently an interesting declassified CIA document. It surrounds the training of psychic soldiers and enhancements to the brain known as the Gateway Process Experience Experiments. The document showed a written letter between one of the heads of the experiment and a U.S. government high-ranking official. They spoke of the analysis of the experiment. Most likely, the U.S. government didn't know exactly what was going on with them, so they would send an agent in undercover to go through the process to make sure it was worth the funding or not. The overall analysis stated that our brains vibe at a certain frequency, but we're only using one side of it. If we could get the other to vibe at the same frequency, we can have a hyper focus. That's why this lady can spot the fairies and others can't, but we can gain the knowledge, because there's more around us than we ever knew.
Funny fact about the United States CIA. On their website, they have a bunch of documents and files that you can view because after a 50-year period, they have to release everything that they were doing prior 50 years. I said that wrong, but y'all know what I mean. And some of the documents include astral projecting, like literally having the U.S. soldiers astral project and spy on the Soviet Union years and years ago. So
That's not hard to
I
believe.
am inclined to believe that this lady has information because, I mean, why would our government lie to us? This next clip comes from an account called Queen with Lit Dreams, and she is stitching another creator. I'm going to tag both of them.
There's so much to uncover. Like, it's a mystery.
Down below, and she is just explaining how these beings work, okay?
I'm not saying to go and find out. Don't go and fuck around and find out. Like Miss Cauldron here said it.
Okay, because they are nothing like what you think they are.
Okay, so fairies are nothing like Tinkerbell. Don't believe that shit. Do not invite them into your home.
Okay, so if you haven't watched her video, go back, watch her video, because she's talking some real stuff. So I be talking about this stuff all the time with people, and for some reason, like, people don't really understand the whole idea of not making deals with fairies. So let me explain this just a little bit. So fairies are on this physical plane with us, the earthly plane, but they're in a different realm. So they're functioning and living on the same plane, but we just can't see them unless we're open to that, or hear them unless we're open to that. So fairies consist of leprechauns, gnomes, mermaids, unicorns, dragons, all different fae. All different fae. That's what they all are in a sense. But when we're talking about fairies in general, it's important that you really know how to work with them if you do that. Because I don't recommend everyone does it because they can be really tricky. Now, some people do have fairy guides. And when I say that, I mean like they have a fairy guide that helps them on their physical plane, on this physical plane. So one thing to remember is that people get tested very much by fairies all the time. They're on our physical plane. They are here and they've been here for a long time, and we're the ones who are visitors. Humans are visitors here. They have been here for a long time. So when you see like people littering or throwing trash on the ground, or there's a piece of trash that kind of just rolls up to you as you're walking down the street and you don't pick it up and put it in the actual trash, that's their way of testing you. So I wouldn't.
We gotta stop littering. I don't litter, but I'm just saying we gotta work together in the streets of New York and stop littering, because
even go into the realm of trying to make any deals with any fairies if you can't respect the land. So I'm just going to stop it right there. If y'all want to see more or hear more, let me know. I have some story time for y'all. But yeah, don't make deals with fairies, and make sure that you are on top of your game and you know what you're doing. You did your research. You know exactly what type of elements that you're working with before you start doing that.
Wake it up, girl. I'm not saying that I believe in fairies or I believe everything that people say. I just, I have an open mind. I keep an open mind. I respect every culture, every religion, every spiritual person. I just, may peace be upon everyone, and just, I respect it, and I'm open to listening and just hearing stories like this. It's just fundamental.
My message.
Everything my good sis said in her videos, what I've heard, they are nothing like Tinkerbell. So please do not be confused whenever you are working with these type of beings. Yes, they can be your spirit guides. I've said in a couple of other videos that your spirit guides do not have to be human, and that is very much so true. But you do not want to be out here just willy-nilly giving offerings and trying to work with the Fae or fairies in particular. I don't know why this is a thing amongst a certain demographic of people trying to attract fairies. But you always have to pay the piper. And some of these fairies are looking at y'all like y'all don't save y'all Walmart bags, y'all litter, y'all don't pick up trash when you see it, even if it's not your trash. Y'all have to take all of that into consideration. But
I didn't know fairies were looking into those things that humans do on Earth. I actually didn't know most of these things about fairies and fae. This is actually my first time hearing a story about fairies and fae, and it's mind blowing. But yeah, we must work. We gotta work together as one to keep the planet functioning, healthy, clean, and this is Mother Nature. You gotta take care of it. I agree.
for summoning these beings, do good, be good, stay safe.
Yes.
This next video comes from an account called Stanella Estrella, and she is telling about a time when she seen a member of the Fae. And just listen to her testimony, because I was just like, what?
Make this your best dress summer yet with Stitch Fix. Your personal stylist will send so-you styles like colorful midi skirts and elevated everyday tops. Also those fun finds you wouldn't think to pick out yourself, but also closet staples just like these. At Stitch Fix, let us do the shopping for you and find those style wins.
This is a story about the time that I saw the Fae in real life. So for those who don't know, just really quickly, the Fae isn't only fairies. It's fairies, pixies, leprechauns, and a variety of other different creatures, and not all of them look cute. Some of them are actually really scary looking. I do also want to preface this story by saying that I don't work with the Fae in any way. I don't appease them. I don't leave them offerings. I just think they're really interesting, but they scare the absolute shit out of me. So this was last summer. I was fostering kittens. It was adoption day, and I was sitting in my parents' backyard waiting for their new family to pick them up. So this was basically my view from where I was sitting. I am a little bit clairvoyant, but I have never seen anything like this. I was not dreaming, I was not sleeping, I was not in the astral, I was not in meditation. I was seeing this with my physical eyes while I was awake. The creature that I saw, it looked like she was just walking through a portal. It was only like 3 or 4 seconds. Proportionally, she looked like a 5-year-old, but she was only like 2 or 3 feet tall. Like literally like the proportions of an American Girl doll. She had short blonde hair, cute little bangs, and a little skirt, and she was carrying a basket. She came from this tree. She took a few steps. She turned orange, then yellow, then white, and she faded into nothing. Now, by what I described, you would think, she's so cute, she must be one of the good ones, right? No, I cannot even begin to describe the level of dis-ease that was happening within my body. It was like I had just seen a demon in front of me. I completely froze up. Every hair on my body stood up, and that was when I knew that this was the Fae. What freaked me out at the time was I have heard that you are not supposed to see the Fae. And she wasn't looking at me, she was just minding her business, walking by, going through a portal in my parents' backyard. But then I found out that if I saw her, that means that she wanted me to see her. This is not me trying to steer anyone away from working with the Fae. This is just me sharing my story, and I just want to let people know that spiritually, you have to be educated, you have to be careful, because
That's a fact.
but not
Tell you, these people will tell you a story, but they won't tell you a lie because it literally terrified them. You have to remember, some of the people that are telling their story are traumatized by their experience.
That's a
And I
fact.
absolutely believe this creator.
That's a
This
fact.
next clip comes from an account called Piper CJ, and she is very educated in folklore, and is giving some like warnings about how to deal with the Fae, giving y'all some Fae etiquette. Just take a look.
So the Fae gave you gifts, huh? You're getting conflicting answers because the answer's complicated. Hi, I'm Piper. My graduate degree is in folklore, so I can talk about this. 3 parts.
Okay.
Don't be asking for gifts from the Fae. I wouldn't be setting out trying to work with the Fae. Don't thank the Fae when I give you a gift. But if they've already given you a gift, then what do? That's the complicated part because you don't want to offend the Fae. They're morally neutral, but they are known for loopholes and also this idea of justice or strictness. Think of the Fairies in Labyrinth. This might be a niche reference, but you know how Sarah pulled off their heads and threw them? Even though that's fine, that doesn't hurt them at all, and they do it and have fun. So they're like, well, we're going to pull your head off now, too. They gave you a gift, they might be expecting a gift. So if you come across a gift from the Fae, then you might already be in their crosshairs. I would recommend leaving something for the tit for the tat so that you are even, so that there is no debt outstanding. It's not like, hey, I'm looking to work with you. It's, hey, I'm looking to settle this so that we are Dudskis. They leave you a nice feather, you leave them a thimble of honey. They leave you a pretty rock, you leave them a different pretty rock. They leave you a portal and they claim it's to Prithian so that you can be married to a high lord. They're lying. Also, if it seems too good to be true, it is. But we're just working with, don't offend them, but don't thank them. We just want to eliminate that debt aspect. That's all. I hope this is helpful. Bye.
First of all, we love an educated girly, alright?
Wake that up. I love an educated girl.
And since she is so educated with a graduate degree in folklore, I'm going to go ahead and take her word for it. And she literally even put in a comment, don't say thank you because it implies you owe them a favor. Your goal is to balance the scales and not be in debt ever. This next clip comes from an account called Being Lissa, and it's about the time that she stumbled upon a fairy circle. For context, because there are other videos that may include fairy circles or fae traps, fairy circles are a circle of mushrooms. And a lot of people wake up one morning and they have a circle in their yard of a fairy circle, right? Even people that are specialized in mushrooms, plants, they even call them fairy circles because they literally just appear overnight. But you have to be careful whenever you're dealing with fairy circles and fae traps because they want you to step into them. Okay, they want you to fuck around and find out.
Oh.
So just take a look at her account. It's hilarious.
My name is SZA. I don't need to fit in. All sizes need to.
Wait. Let's read that, you guys. In English and Celtic folklore, fairy rings were caused by fairies or elves dancing in a circle. It was said that if humans joined in the dance, they would be punished by the fairies and made to dance in a ring until they passed out from exhaustion. Yeah, run. I would be out too. What are you talking about?
Not her running for her life, and I don't even blame my sis because, baby, I don't ever want to step into a fairy circle.
No way.
Okay, them intrusive thoughts was intrusive. It's not a word, it's made it up. But for her to even say, like, I had this overwhelming, like, intrusive thought to step in it is crazy. This next video comes from an account called The Crypt Keeper, and it is showing some of these said fae traps. Now, a fae trap just doesn't have to be, like, literally looks like a
Tell me how it look.
trap in the middle of the woods. It can also be them at the end of a leaf waving it, trying to get your attention. They can be good, but the goodness is not outweighing the trickiness. Just watch.
That's how a Fae trap look? Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, no. If I see a leaf waving by itself or appearing to be by itself, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm even going to assume it's a Fae member.
That's a fact. I'm out.
Or it is an apparition. And I'm not trying to take neither one of them home with me.
I'm good.
I'm good. I got enough household members in this vlog. This next recording comes from the confessionals over on TikTok, and it is Ring doorbell camera footage again. And what is this if it's not fairies?
Let me see. Let me see. It's crazy.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Oh, wow. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. What? It looks like a lot of them. Is it like a lot of them or just one? What? They trying to get inside? What? What's going on?
A lot of people are suspecting that this is a spider web. Okay, just hear me out. Even if that's the case, I didn't know that a spider web can literally set off the motion detector on a Ring doorbell. I didn't know they could do that. Spider webs are so thin. I don't know. I've never had this on my Ring doorbell camera, and we have a lot of desert bugs, spiders, different things like that, especially in the summer here in Las Vegas. So if you've ever seen anything like this on your Ring doorbell camera, comment down below so we can debunk this one, because I really don't know what this is. It looks like a bunch of fairies dancing in front of a camera. This next...
Exactly, that's what it looked like. Even though I never saw a fairy before, but I saw it in like anime and stuff like that, and it looks to me like a fairy. Where I'm located at, I don't see things like that on ring camera, and things like that doesn't come across my camera and stuff like that. It's different.
This video comes from an account called Scary Videos, and it's a compilation of so-called fairy sightings. Now, some of these I'll explain at the end. I can easily debunk them, but some of them I'm just like, what?
Okay.
Yeah, look at these big ass mosquitoes there.
Mosquitoes?
Yeah, what the fuck? You big ass mosquito?
I don't got no bitches to bring here, babe. It was definitely you.
It's definitely not me. You're bringing bitches in here. Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
They gonna fuck around and find out. as Miss Condron would say.
This thing just fell out of the sky from nowhere, and now I am convinced that there is such thing as fairies. Like, I'm just on a walk, and I'm on the road, and it just fell in the middle of the road with no trees.
Well, put his sword down, leave it there. He's coming back to get his stuff.
Fairies live there.
Definitely.
Yeah, pretty much. Looks like a fairy castle to me.
fairy door and the little fairy figurine is absolutely man-made. Because I said earlier, a certain demographic of people work with these beings. They leave out little fairy gardens, fairy houses, different things like that to attract the fae. So those were man-made. They use them to leave offerings, gifts, and fuck around and find out in their own ways. Sometimes they don't. Some people are like working with these spirits and do a very good job at working with them. Others not so much. But the fact that the man at the concert called them big ass mosquitoes has me questioning, where is this man? Where did this video come from? I can't find it nowhere else except for this compilation video. Please tag the original creator because almost
it was definitely a Drake. That's a good one.
These big ass mosquitoes. Who knows? I don't. It's who brought an offering for the fae.
My journey with my teeth started at a young age when I had teeth that would break. I had already spent a lot of money to try to get.
Let's go. Scary real found footage. Forest fairy. Is that real, you guys? Or that's... Get the fuck out of here.
She did take it with me back.
Let me see that again. That looks fake.
She did take it from me back. Oh, happy Christmas, you.
He's just up there. Doesn't know I'm watching him by the looks of it. I'm quite sure what he's doing. Looking at that tree. Oh, he spotted me. Okay, I'm gonna get back down.
I just like to say that goblin, elf, or gremlin was cute in its own way. Gray, bald-headed, probably a girl. But she was so excited, and her shot, if this is fake, I'm surprised because she was just so excited, saying Happy Christmas at the end. But the fact that her offering that she brought, they took, I don't know. Like I said, I don't work with the face, so I cannot judge. But
okay,
the little goblin, gremlin girl or boy really liked it. Y'all let me know if you think this is real. Comment down below if you think this.
It's so hard to tell. Because like when the camera, you see the camera on her, it looks like real. And then when the camera's on him, he looks like it's like 4K HD. It's like, I know it's a different dimension. Maybe that's why I look like that. But it's so hard to tell.
This is real or not because I don't know. Oh no, just be careful, okay? Because a lot of us have this weird like idea that we are the only beings on earth whenever even in the Bible they mention fairies. If y'all don't believe me, go to Google University. There are mentions of fallen angels that are considered fairies, or bug-like beings with wings but human faces. Okay? So y'all just be careful. And if you decide to work with these beings, make sure you are using the proper etiquette so that you do not owe them anything in the end. Because remember, there are good and bad. There's duality to every being on earth, in the spiritual realm, in different realms. You just have to be careful. I don't want y'all to fuck around and find out and then y'all forever.
That's a fact.
Y'all do good. Be good. Stay safe. And until next time.
10 years
Thank you,
from
Black
now.
Conjuring.
Good question.
Appreciate your videos.
It'd be cool to have
Another banger. Now, I do not work with none of these beings. I'm not a religious person. I'm just a human being who believes in what I believe in.
The world is coming.
And
the Olympic Games.
may peace be upon all you guys.